What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have something that we want to do in honor of hitting 300 subscribers. So first, before we start, we're going to be doing a question and answer, but before we start the Q&A, we just both want to, really say thank you guys for 300 subs. It means a lot to us. We cherish it, and
really pushes us to keep going, show our builds, and it shows us that we're doing something right, that people like the way our style of video.
It really does. It's an amazing feeling, and like literally just this past week alone has been like absolutely amazing. Like the growth has been like insane. It's been unreal. Like to actually wake up and like look at the phone and see the subscriber count jump up like 5, 6, 7 a day, which to some people might not be a lot, but to us that's like, it's crazy knowing that like there's like 5 to 6 people a day that like see our content, and then they turn around and they're like, wow, like I want to subscribe to these guys. Like I want to see what they do.
More.
Yeah. So it's pretty crazy. But yeah, so in honor of that, we both took to Instagram and asked you guys to send us some questions. And so we're going to answer them.
We'll do this again, sometime in the future with how many subs we get. So if you guys are interested in asking us more questions later on, make sure you follow us on our Instagram.
Exactly. Make sure the Instagrams we'll leave right here. You can see them. So, well, I guess we'll take turns, go back and forth.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so my first question is by Zephyrson. He said, what do you love and hate most about your car? So, what do I love about my car? I'd have to say like the noises of the car, like the burble, the backfire, the pops the exhaust makes, the turbo sound, the intake noise, the blow-off valve. Like the car makes so many noises. It always puts a smile on my face.
A lot of swooshes.
Yeah. And what do I hate about the car? If I were to pick something I hate, it would probably be the exterior right now, because like I have a lot of nicks and scratches and rock chips and like little scratches like in a lot of places. I have a couple like small dents and stuff, and like it bothers me because like the car is quick and like I'm pushing the performance of it, but it's just like I want it to look pretty too, and like I always know that it's there. Like you guys may not see it on camera so much, but like in person I see it all the time.
Alright, so my first question is from Autolam, and he asked my wheel horsepower. Well, if you go into our YouTube and watch, you'll know that I don't have any wheel horsepower right now because I don't have a motor in there. But my future plan is around 700 on E85, on pure E85. And on 93, maybe in the 5s. That's my goal.
That's gonna be fun. Very fun. My next question is from Cala335i. Shout out to my Cali boy. He said, why is the N54 better than the N55 platform? It's a debatable thing. I'm not going to get into too much detail. I'm an N54 fanboy, obviously, that's what I have. But I do know that the N54, the whole motor itself, the block and everything is all forged. And I know the N55, there's 2 parts of the motor that's cast. So it's obviously not as strong as forged, so the bottom end can't take as much of a beating as an N54, and I just like the twin turbo setup more. Even though the N55 is a single and it's sequential or twin powered and it can spool a little bit faster, it still can't make the same power numbers that N54 can.
My next question is by Ross S8. Is it hard to do a 2J swap or any swap in general? Well, Ross S8, we swapped his engine and it was pretty straightforward. You just took out the engine and put in a new one, the same exact N54, but a new one. That was quick and easy. But a swap like I'm
quick
doing...
once we had everything.
Well, yeah, once we had all the parts, it went right in. But to do like a 2J swap, like a Toyota swap, into a Nissan car where the engines was never meant to be there. This isn't too bad because they do sell all the parts for the swap, but it's still very involved because you got to know the right sensors, the wiring, it's a little tough, all the hoses, they all got to be custom made, the AC lines are custom. That's a little tough, but not if you're going like crazy, like putting a Coyote motor in a 350Z and all custom work. That's no joke.
Yeah, that's
That's
a lot
like
of
balls deep.
fabrication. Yeah, that's crazy. So my next question is from K91776. He said, "Will you ever sell the BMW for a Supra?" The BMW is my baby. Like, as much as I love Supras, the BMW is like, this is what started the whole channel. Like, before Steve even came along with me, like, I had a channel myself, the 335i guy, where like I intended on doing all like DIYs for the BMW. So without the BMW, like, probably none of this would have happened, because if you didn't see me doing the YouTube and like I invited you to like do it with me, none of this probably would have came across.
You're right about
we just
that.
would have been doing the builds, but like we would have never picked up a camera and done any of this.
You're right about that.
So the BMW I can't get rid of, although I would love to have a Supra, but there's so many other project cars that I want. You guys will see. As long as YouTube, you guys keep subscribing and watching and, you know, supporting us.
We'll keep putting those videos up.
Exactly, and you'll see more and more cars.
My next question, Oz3240, how do you feel about 300 subs? Well, Pat already said it right in the beginning of the video, it feels phenomenal. It's growing on its own at a steady pace, a good steady pace, and it feels real good. It really pushes me, and I know it does you, to continue with the videos. It is a lot of work.
It honestly, like, as crazy as it sounds, like, for those of you who subscribe to the old channel where we almost had 4,000, like, as we said multiple times, and even in the beginning of this channel, like, we used to self-promote, and like, this feels way, way better, does it not? And like, the views are way, way better too, like, than what it is before. Like, just everything overall, like, if you guys ever want to do YouTube, honestly, like, we're not the best people to take advice from because we're small, but like, the best thing to do is don't try and cheat. Just do it naturally.
Yep.
You have to just grind, grind, grind. Even if you feel like you have nothing going for you, you have to just keep on going. You're one video away from like being a superstar in the YouTube world. Simple as that. My question is from Billy Hallengram, New Jersey homie right there. He said, "Would you help me straight pipe and back end flash my N54?" Straight pipe, that's this guy right there. He's the custom fabricator. He actually did my muffler delete. And the back end flash, you can see the video. It's literally like the last video before this video. I did a how to install a back end flash. But you're from New Jersey, you know, so if you know time ever comes across or we both can cross paths or something like that, then yeah, we could definitely do something like that.
Gotta stay local.
Hell yeah.
Next question, Manuel Olivas, how much money y'all put in for your builds?
Well, rough estimate, just rough number.
Not including the car, just like engine and parts?
Yeah.
Probably like 22,000.
Oh man, you're crazy. So not including the car, just the engine and parts, because I did an engine swap. It'd probably be somewhere in the 10s. 10, 11, 12, something like that.
You'll catch up to me quick.
All depending on the direction I go. Steve is a little more intelligent with research. He takes his time. I'm the one that's like jumpy. I need everything right away. So like,
overnight shipping.
You guys don't see behind the camera, but they hear me change my mind so much. I've changed my mind between single turboing and wrapping this car literally probably like what, 5 or 6 times already between
easy.
going back and forth.
Easy.
And you guys are gonna have to wait and see what route I go. I might not do either. In underscore N54 underscore we underscore trust. Bottom versus top mount and why. Alright, so this is a good one. So I don't know too much about bottom mounts, nor do I know too much about top mounts. Top mounts, I do know that, number one, it's more eye candy in the engine bay. Number two, it's a hell of a lot easier to install, and it's a lot easier if you want to swap out turbos and do, you know, bigger turbo sizes, stuff like that. Downside to top mounts is heat and location. Like in these N54 motors, you're like right up against your windshield washer reservoir. You're right up against your coil packs. You're in a pretty dangerous area where you don't want to start frying wires and stuff like that because it could completely just ruin the whole motor. Bottom mount, from what I know, it's a lot more hidden, so it's a lot more like sleeper status. I think it's a little, the sound difference, you don't hear it as much. So like I feel like a bottom mount is more like a sleeper status type of thing, and top mount is more like, you know, show off to everybody, hey, listen to my single turbo.
I like that.
If I had to pick one, I would go top mount all day. I wouldn't bother with bottom mount. And the
Nope.
knock on bottom mount is, I know it's a little bit more difficult to install, I believe.
Yeah, it's all the hell down there. Alright, this question is from our boy K91776. You are the man. I hear everything is better in the south. Should probably start packing and heading that way. You know, Jersey does suck. As you can see, it's cold. We got the heat on, garage door closed. It's cold. And it's expensive to live up here. Down south is probably better. Would you agree?
Don't even get me started, bro. You guys, you know that
Yeah.
I've been
There's
talking
a couple
about.
states that we would love to move to.
I'm
but
trying to get the
just kidding.
hell out of Jersey.
well,
Not even lying. Not even. I just want to get the hell out of
yes,
Jersey.
he does.
Florida, Texas, Cali. I'm there. You get me a place.
Provide him a home and he'll go.
Another question by Masaka. I can't see your full name on here, but I know who you are, Masaka. He said, Pat and Steve's favorite YouTubers. That's a good one. For me, I started this whole YouTube thing because I watched TJ Hunt a lot, but recently I've been watching a lot of Cletus McFarlane because I'm starting to get more into like the horsepower and stuff like that. So I would have to go between them two. Depends on what mood I'm in. And what about you?
I like Cletus.
Cletus.
I like Cletus. Power. I'm a power guy. I'm not too much into looks. I like power.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh man.
Alright, next question. Can't really pronounce your name. Kazan2JZ Ghidorah?
Kazan2JZ Ghidorah, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I think I pronounced it right. How much power you're trying to make?
Oh, it was answered already.
Yeah, I already answered that one. You know, 750 on E85 and in the mid fives on 93 octane. Because, you know, the turbo that I got, that's the power I could get.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Single turbo, baby.
Oh, turbo you got. Sounds like something that they're gonna see next video.
Next video that you guys will see.
I got another question from Adam Cisneros. What's the most common issue with the 335i? If you were saying like my 335i, I'm not really sure. Probably the fact that I've taken the downpipes off 600 times
Oh
already.
my
that
God.
We did that. That was a pain in the ass. But like 335i's in general, like I know a lot of people knock on injectors, they knock on high pressure fuel pump failure. There's issues with wastegate rattle. Those are like the big three like main things to look for if you were to go and buy one. So if you're looking to buy one, definitely look for those three things first.
This is my last question, and it's from a person that you guys know. N54 whore over here. He asked me a question. Do you think your 240 will ever run? The way it's been going, no, I don't.
Me neither.
This has been taking a long time. This is my first engine swap. Don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I have a good idea, but I'm no professional. So I'm learning as I go. I order parts as I go. So, you know, I order parts, wait a week, I get the part, I'm like, I forgot some. I go order another part, wait another week, and it just continues doing that. But I got pretty much everything. You guys will see next video, so make sure you stick around.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright, and my last question, which it actually is perfect ending to this. Not a question, but I love what you guys are doing. Keep it up, you'll hit 10K before you know it. That's by Japan_car_page. So really appreciate you. That's a great way. It's a great way to close out the video. Our goal is, we're putting it out there right now, 10K subs by next year, 2020. By January 1st, 2020, we want to be at 10K.
10K, baby.
So we are going to grind, bust our asses to get there, and we're just hoping to continue to keep your guys' support. Sorry if this video was long, but we like to answer every question that we can when we do a Q&A, and I like to talk a lot. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video.
And remember, work hard,
Stay humble.
see ya.
Okay, bye.